I'm going to make 5 predictions about where AI is heading over the next 12 months. These are my honest bets and the calls I'm willing to put my name on. And I want you to do something with me. Screenshot these or just remember them and come back in a year. Let's see how many I got right and let's see how many of you called it better than I did. Quick ground rules first so that we're on the same page. I'm not claiming any inside knowledge here. These are just judgment calls and where I think the signs are pointing based on how things are moving right now. So, you can absolutely disagree, and if you do, I want to hear the reasoning and not just a no. I'm also only interested in things that change everyday life for everyday people, not lab benchmarks nobody actually feels. And every prediction comes with a reason, so that you've got something real to push back on. Alright, let's get into it. Prediction 1. Over the next year, the free versions of AI tools get so good that for most people, paying becomes optional. And here's my reasoning. The free tiers are improving faster than most people even notice. The everyday stuff people actually use AI for rarely needs the absolute top models. And competition between the big companies is forcing the best features down into the free tiers to keep people from leaving. Paid stays worth it for heavy users and professionals, but for the average person, my bet is that by this time next year, do I even need to pay for this is a totally normal question to be asking. Prediction 2. The AI you can run privately on your own machine closes the gap with the big cloud models in a way that really matters. Open models are already catching up to last year's cutting edge and fast. The hardware to run them is getting cheaper and more common, and privacy and cost are pushing more and more businesses to want to run their own. It won't beat the absolute frontier, but here's the thing, it won't need to. For most real-world tasks, good enough and completely private beats the best but sitting on someone else's server. Prediction 3, and this one's going to annoy people on both sides. AI agents, the tools that actually do tasks for you, get genuinely useful this year, but much slower than the hype is telling you. They'll be great at small, specific tasks at first. The bottleneck is reliability, and it's improving steadily, but not overnight. The real wins are going to be quiet and specific, not the dramatic fire your whole team headlines. Expect a genuinely handy assistant, not an autonomous employee. The technology is real, the timeline in the headlines is fantasy. Both of those things are true at once. Prediction 4. Voices become the main way normal people use AI. Typing out carefully worded prompts is a power user habit. It's what people like us do. But voice interfaces have gotten shockingly natural, and talking removes that intimidating blank box, what do I even type feeling for newcomers. It fits how people already use their phones. My bet is that voice is the thing that finally puts the non-tech crowd in for real. We type to AI, everyone else is going to talk to it. And prediction 5, my boldest one. The flood of thousands of AI tools crashes and only a handful survive. A huge share of these tools are just a thin wrapper over someone else's model. And the moment the big models add that feature itself, which it always does, the wrapper dies instantly. The investment money for Me Too products is already drying up. A few genuinely useful ones will consolidate the market, and the rest disappear. I think that there's an AI tool for X gold rush largely ends within the year. That's the one I expect to get the most pushback on, so let me know what you think. So, those are my 5. Now I want yours. Drop a comment. Which of these do you think I got completely wrong, and what's a prediction of your own? The best comment thread on this video is going to be the people who called it better than I did. Subscribe, because I'm going to revisit these in exactly a year and score myself honestly, right and wrong. You'll want to be there for that. And if you know someone who loves theorizing about this stuff, send it their way. I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.